Hey, Calder. I've been seeing you in ages. How are you? How are you? Hey, how are you getting on? I don't know if you can. Let me know if you can hear me properly. Let me see. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear, man. Oh, damn. Broken coccyx. Yeah, all good, man. Just working away at this. We're nearing a good point. Oh, we haven't released a new version since 0.9. We've been this new version is going to be a completely new thing. Basically, it's just like we've added loads new locomotion systems, player states, motion. Like there's so much. Oh, that's long gone. Yeah, we've done that. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of changes. Um, it's hard to explain it all now, but I'm gonna put out a video that kind of explains everything soon. Once when we're like pretty certain of the release date for 0.10, and then it will explain all the new changes. Because it'll be about like an hour and a half of talking, but I'll like summarize it super quick. Be like balancing, stairs, new map, all this stuff like. Your stamina, decrease stamina. Oh yeah. No, honestly, it's crazy because yeah, 0.9. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite one, but it was good. It was good to experience, see how the climbing would kind of feel as a system. And like I think with more refinement, it could actually be okay. But it was just like I don't think it was anything groundbreaking in that sense. The system I made. Um, this needs to move, but I'm gonna move it elsewhere in a bit. But greater than 10. That's such a weird value. Um, I think I did this, but I don't know why I did it. I would like this. Basically, I'm just gonna make these functors so I can get the value also. Because I'm gonna do some checks for this stuff. May as well clean it up now as I go, rather than doing it later. Honestly, it's like 3 a.m. in the morning. You're like, oh, this is fine for now. And you come back to it like, what was I thinking? What was I doing? And then I think rather than this, basically, if we're sprinting, yeah, if we're sprinting, basically, then yeah, if we're sprinting, then I'm gonna be like, and that's it. It's like, what was I doing? Like, what was I thinking when I did that? Honestly. Okay, and then what we'll do here is we'll just move this into scale and move factor. Sprinting. Awesome, cold days. Good speaking to you, man. I'll catch you in a bit, yeah? Peace out. I really don't like this. Like, if. I really don't like that. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this better, but I just want to make sure it works for now. Because this is just. You mean? Well, first of all, we can move these two together because it's if this, then if that. So. Is this redundant? It's better. So we're sprinting. So we have stamina. So we're not below low stamina, whatever it is. And then we say, okay, are we sprinting, whatever it is. And if so, if that egg is above 300, then we just decrease the rate of decrease stamina. Decrease rate is like 10. Yeah, cool. Did your first con? Awesome, man. Congratulations. I could never. I wish I could, but I could never. I could never. Really wish I could. I would like to get into parkour because I don't know. It's just cool. I think I need to practice it if I'm gonna make this game. I need to be doing it. I think. I don't think you have to, but I think it would help. Not help because the story guys encompass all that, so it's like I don't really need to. But like, I think it would grow my appreciation for it personally. Even though I do, I'm like I'm in awe of that sport. Okay, this should theoretically work. I'll clean this bit up a bit. That's fine. Um, what I was gonna do? Yeah, does the job. It's decent. What was I gonna do here? So basically, I want to basically check if there's a change in the stamina state. So what I'm just gonna do. Well, first I'm just gonna make sure this works and decreases stamina as in how I want it to, and then I will do whatever I need to do with the. Let's not write too much code at once. I've recently watched. Well, yes, I binged it yesterday while I was doing this. I had it on the side, and then I'd like so I was recently watch Edge Runners like Cyberpunk Edge Runners on Netflix, and I was working, I was coding whilst I was doing it, and then it just got way too good from like episode 5. I was like, screw it, I'm taking a break. I'm gonna watch this whole thing. It just got so good. Um, that show is so good. The song from it as well is I'm stuck in my head. That's literally what I'm listening to now. What an awesome show! What an awesome show! Okay, no crashes. Hmm. First of all, that's the problem. Secondly, um, it's not actually decreasing stamina. Oh, oh. It's because that is working. Um, I'm actually gonna just. I'm just gonna make a quick. Just. What I'm gonna do quickly. Not sprinting. Hopefully not. I should only do that for not sprinting as well. I forgot to add that conditional check. Because it was taken away, but it was just adding on too. And it was adding on quicker than it was taken away, so that's why it didn't look like it was moving. I need to debug this really, but it's what it is. So now this should only also do it when we're moving. So the character's actually like moving. So for balancing and we're moving. So when you're standing still on the balance, your stamina shouldn't decrease. I think we should recover stamina if we're moving really slowly. So walking, recover. So currently, if we're not balancing, but we can be balancing as static. We won't be losing stamina, but we need to gain stamina back. So if we're static, it means that we need to restore stamina. Well, speed is not greater than 50. I know I could just do it without the knot, but I'm keeping them all as the cases where it's like this is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening, so we can do less. Rather than being like this isn't happening, this isn't happening, and this is happening, to confuse it. So if we're not moving faster than 50 and we're not sprinting and we're not balancing, then hmm. Actually, I think this is just wrong. No, this is wrong. So it's like if we're not balancing, or or we're saying here, if we're not balancing, or we're balancing, and or when our velocity is really low, then that's fine, and we're not sprinting basically. That's cool because then we say, okay, our velocity high, but we're balancing, so it's okay. So it's a yeah. Um, say our velocity is really high, that's fault, but we're not balancing. It's like okay, well technically then you can still recover, but then we check the other one as just sprinting. Say we're balancing, but our velocity is really low, then that answers it. Yeah. Now we move on this. Hmm. That's cool actually, because while we wobble and stop moving for a second, like stops this accelerating. I also added some haptics, so you guys can't. It's a shame I can't really show you this unless you're actually playing. Um, hmm. My haptics are a bit killed actually. Hmm. So basically, when you reach 70%, you start to feel like a heartbeat on your thing, but then You should feel a bigger heartbeat, but it's not doing it. Hmm. Because I want to add another one. Oh, I know why. It's because I've done it here. Hmm. Let's debug some stuff. Make sure it's doing the haptic stuff, because then we're actually where we need to be. So I can add the shake when the stamina runs out. Um, okay, slow heartbeat, yeah. Hmm. Stamina is less than high, medium. If it's less than medium, it's gonna be low. Debug the stamina state. So stamina's high. Okay, so this is a problem. It doesn't go to empty. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm very stupid. This is why the less than stuff don't work. Because basically we're saying if it's less than this, it's always just going to be medium. Because the high is 70. Yeah, it's less than 70. It needs to be less than high, greater than medium. Um, which is just the wrong way to go about it. I think it needs to be your stamina is empty. Stamina is empty. If it's greater than a high, then it's going to be high. If it's greater than the medium one, medium. If it's greater than equals to the low one, it's going to be low. Yeah, it's greater than that, high. Okay, it's not greater than that, so it goes to the next ELSIF. Is it greater than that? It's medium. No, it's greater than that. No, stays at empty. Right, now this should work. Ignore the glitchy animation. I'm about to fix that now. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. It just has a terrible loop. So now at least it should go low and then it should go empty. I believe. Yeah, low. Now I get the hard, fast heartbeat. So you guys can't feel it, but there's actually like a vibration that goes dum 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 dum. Cool. Let's do it. So now what do we need? Now basically I want to do it if obtain balance. And I'm gonna do another function. So this works just like a chart. Cool. I'm now gonna do a function called update stamina haptics. That is like gonna basically check if I run out of stamina. I want to just have like I want to have a vibration and a camera shake. I want it to be like and then just shake the camera a bit, and then I can just do that with one. So a couple things I need to do. Actually, there's a lot I'm gonna have to do actually. Um, yeah, a couple things I need to do. So first, a couple things I'm gonna need to do. Actually, first of all, when I run out of stamina, let's just do a camera shake for now. So update haptics. In this, I'm actually gonna do just the camera shake as well. So where are we at? So um, so this one is where we need to keep track of the previous and the current camera states. So we'll do It doesn't need to be balanced stamina state. It could just be current stamina state. And we need to do basically the same thing that we do here. It's literally same logic. A little bit by repeating it, but so it's equal to that. So the yeah. Because if we're not balancing, the balanced stamina state doesn't matter. Okay. Because we only do all this if we're balancing. Let me say here, if the I mean, we could theoretically do all this. Because we need the reset though if we're not balancing. I could move the balancing in so that it's if there is a change in stamina state. No, because then I have to do because there's not a change in stamina state. It's not going to end the loop. So yeah, let's do it like this for now. So if the new stamina state is empty, then we're gonna play a force feedback, but it's not gonna be a slow heartbeat force feedback. The new one, it's the same thing. So if the new stamina state, it can happen while it's on empty. I don't really care if we're balancing or not for the stamina. This is just purely to do with stamina. So like while we're balancing, I don't mind having a layered on top of the current heartbeat. That's fine. So then, stamina state. Then what we need to do now is a couple things. We need to also not only do this, but we also want to do a camera shake. So I have my shake glass here. So I call it balance shake. I know it's not a balance shake. It's a stamina shake. I need to rename a load of stuff because I call this balanced calorie shake. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. And we'll just do that for now. And then we have our stamina shake. It's a null pointer. We'll have to pass it into the character within our haptic manager. Don't have any functions in here. So then I'll get first. Get world. Oh. Then once I'm done with this, we can move on to doing the new animations for the balancing and the animations for the stairs. This should be the last thing though. Hopefully, I just need to add a force feedback for our stamina, add a shake class to the player blueprint, and then we should, fingers crossed. Yeah, they're all good. Let's feel this. This goes like, but it lasts a bit long. This goes, always tweak it. Now, theoretically, we run out of stamina. We should ignore the crazy AK that's about to go on. Ignore that. Should give us a little. Oh. Okay, that's a bad rule. You can't sprint while your stamina's low. That's just stupid, really, isn't it? Yeah, that's quite dumb. I didn't think of that. Because then it's just gonna rattle on the edge, which is technically permanent sprint. So, when you're not empty, you can sprint. So, if you're that and your stamina state is not empty, you can sprint. That's cool to be fair, does it? And if you keep trying to sprint while at the bottom, see, it's bouncing between run and sprint because it goes out of. That's the only issue. See, this is the one thing. It's bouncing between the two, so it's like because the recovery comes in, so you start recovering stamina. Um, that's quite loud because you start recovering stamina, and whilst you're recovering stamina, yeah. So you start recovering stamina, and whilst you're recovering stamina, interesting. So you start recovering stamina. Whilst you're recovering stamina, you're trying to sprint, which is killing stamina. So you're just going do 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 do. Okay, this logic makes sense. So it should just go to the run, but then it comes back up. Quite frankly, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have the stamina drain you if you're doing anything but walk. For now. And it's not empty. Because I think we want to change back the sprint stuff. The sprint was, it's like a tap, but we're going to change that. So moving fast at some speed and decrease your stamina. So if you're sprinting and you're moving fast at a certain speed, decrease stamina. Okay. Decrease stamina. And then okay, for 6, it's not a case of sprinting. Where did I use not sprinting? Oh, to remember going back then. I think rather than when we're not sprinting, I think yeah, that or just moving very slowly. So if we're not balancing or we're moving really slowly. Mm. So yeah, and the or just moving slowly. faster we recover if we're less than the minimum, so we know we're not sprinting or running or anything quickly, and we're not balancing, or the speed is really, really low. So yeah, that if speed is really, really low, we know it's that true, but we might be balancing. Yeah, we might be balancing, and if we're balancing, then we don't want to do that, but only if we're balancing and we're moving beyond a certain speed, which is that. So, okay, let's see. Probably just gonna do it where, yeah, you go. That's the one, yeah. So if you're moving above a certain speed, really, then the stamina is gonna decrease. And then if I go to null, yeah, I'm meant to be walking, but it's like spamming up the camera shake. I also don't like that. The camera shake isn't very shaky. But yeah, it does it actually, and it's just doing it over and over again because I'm trying to run when I'm out of stamina. So it's just like you're out of stamina, which actually is fine. So let's save all this and let's adjust this FOV amplitude. I generally think just one, but I want it to shake a bit more. So like, let's do everything 5. Bit of a, I want to say shit one, but it don't really, you know what I mean? Don't hit like that. The camera shake just ain't shaking. You know what I mean? If I did like 50, what if I did one of each? I did like 50 on this. I mainly want it on the. I don't really want it moving up and down. It's actually quite good, you know. It like rambles. Uh, Actually, I kind of like it. Yeah, I really want to move on to the animation stuff now, to be honest. Hmm, I'm alright with that. That's quite cool. Quite happy with that actually. Um, because one of the things that's happening is actually it's killing the previous um force feedback, which is good. Okay, so I'm happy with this for now actually. Now let's check this in. It's a bit messy, but us we can do all this cleaning up in a bit. Um, and I want to move on to the animations. Let me check this into my branch. That's I think for now. That's the haptics and the camera shake stuff. I'm gonna leave. Um, real and like player state and stamina decreasing, increase that stuff. I'm gonna leave that for now. The next thing I want to do is just state is the balancing locomotion. Get that sorted out. Um, just play some time. Make sure it's all good. Oh mother. Yeah, I need to sort the locomotion out. Currently, I use a blend space currently because we don't have and I just increase the play rate because I don't have Oh, I moved. Oh, you actually have to like take your time. And one thing I didn't realize, so when we calculate stepping off the edge when your foot steps off, so if you try and you need to like look where you're placing each foot. So like where you place each foot is really important. So I need to be like, yeah. I need to be like, where's the next foot? Where's my next foot gonna place basically? They're hard. But it's like it's to be fair, it's not that hard. Like I can get it now. Like, if you just take your time. Hold on, I need to actually. But it's not easy. You can't just walk straight. You have to actually like you might fall. But if you go really slowly, it's a lot easier. But it's a bit long. Okay, okay, okay. But you actually have to like look where you're placing each foot. The glitch in animation doesn't help. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, so like, because if you step off with one of your feet, you will fall. So you actually have to align your next step onto onto the surface. I'll tell you what, the vibration does not help. Well, it makes it hard, but so annoying. It's a lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun. I really like that mechanic, and it's like you don't even need anything more than like you don't need anything more than just having to aim your each step. Because I thought, oh, we might have to do it where you have to like press LTRT to stay on, but this way it feels way more like open world, and just like having to rotate your feet so and like your character's trajectory so it's always on, because your each step might take you left and right, so you have to keep it straight. I just want to see what the shake is going to be like when you're balancing. That's really good actually. So then you have to like stop for a minute to recompose myself. Wicked. That's so cool. Um, yeah, I'm loving that. I love that a lot. That's so much fun. Cool. Save all this. So much fun. It's my favorite one so far. So much fun. Let's fire this back up. Now we just want to work on animation, so it's a really fluid playing experience. Okay, so I think I might even have Dada might even have an animation for me. I think this is looped already. Yeah. Only thing is, if I do it this way again, I need to have an idle start and stop rather than a blend space. My only thing. I would need to have a no, because I want a blend space because I want to be able to have like leans and stuff. So we're gonna do the blend space, but that's fine. I'm just gonna focus. Ah, I can't rename it because it's gonna lose reference to the thing. Um, that is saying that. Don't rename it. Okay, in that case. That's a problem. Oh yeah, I got it here. I just want to let me see here. Lightly facing the very slight offset in regard to where it moves. So like if I kill root motion, if you see it. Oh, it's because when we record it, then drifts. Oh, Jesus, it drifts completely. It's a bit of a problem. Yesterday. I mean, regardless, that's better. Oh, okay, Dado's fixing that now. Cool. Well, regardless, I mean, while I'm debugging, I could just use a slight offset in my own thing. Is it? Oh, the loop is really good, actually. I mean, you notice the point, but we can even improve that later on. But for now, you don't really notice the looping. It's just here, like, sort of this next bit here, he steps and, like, swings through. But it just looks like another step to this. You could balance for quite a while, to be fair, without actually running out of stamina, which is fair enough. And it starts shaking. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's really good though. Cool, wicked. I have no comms about this one. It's actually easier to balance. Oh, you actually have to be quite clever with the angle. Mother. Oh, yeah, you gotta be quite clever with the angle at which you move. Like, there's a lot of things. Okay, yeah, I'm getting better at this. Hold on, mother. Hmm. You actually like it. Actually depends on where you step. Like it's weirdly realistic. Like it's not even about necessarily where your cap. It's like what your foot is stepping on. Like if your foot steps off the edge, you'll fall. Like it's so like you can let your foot swing off the edge, but you can't let it step on the edge. And I didn't realize like how good of a mechanic that would be, but like when I'm balancing, I'm paying attention to my feet. Like the only way I'm doing it is by looking where the next step is gonna see, and then rotating accordingly, like on the stick. Which weirdly is a really cool mechanic. Like it doesn't sit. Yeah, that is one thing. Like having a bit of an offset on the thing. Yeah, it's weird. It's quite rewarding when your character actually wants to stray off track. So you actually have to adjust. Because if your character doesn't want to stray, and you're just going straight, you just hold straight. It's a bit easy. Hmm. This does make it very. I want to see how hard it is. I've actually lasted quite a while. I want to see how hard it is when don't fall now, when the rumble takes over, like this screen shake and stuff. It's bare. Oh, this is bare nervy, man. Oh, yeah, that's bare hard. Hold on. Whoa, that's actually quite hard because you kind of lose sense of where your next foot. It's not too hard. It's not like it's impossible, but it is difficult. I'm really happy with this mechanic. It's probably my favorite one I've added yet. And like, was something weird about once I got over here, like onto this bit, everything felt harder because it just I don't know why, but like I feel like the rumble and the thing just made it feel so much more. Do you know what I mean? It just did feel harder, quite frankly. Um, I don't know how, but we've stumbled across a very good mechanic. Let me try it in a different level. Let's try it sounds level. Let me just tweak some barriers and stuff to make them balances. Be so sick. And then you have like a curved one. Because then one of the things that I love about this is like there's no attachment system per se. It's like you actually have to work like each step is like has to be purposeful. So you're constantly adjusting your trajectory of the character. So like you're staying straight. So like you're like this basically. So you're like this constantly. Adjusting where the next step is gonna take, which is how you do it in real life, rather than being like left, right, don't fall that way. It's like, okay, where am I going? Straight. And it's like you pay attention to your feet and like, because like some if you're moving slowly, your feet shuffle, so you don't really have to, it doesn't bother as much. But if you're moving at normal speed, your feet sometimes swing out, so that's fine. But you need to look where they're gonna land next. So it's like, yeah, I love this mechanic a lot. It's the favorite one I've had so far. Can't lie. And all the haptics, man, make such a difference. Like the heartbeat rumble is nice, but it's not overwhelming. Like it's not like you can't do it without it, and it's not that it makes it too hard. I feel like the bulk of the difficulty is still within the actual mechanic and staying straight and whatnot. But the haptics do add that. They basically make it so that when you start, they kick up. It adds the pressure of don't fall. It's almost like that little voice in your head that's saying don't fall, don't fall. Rather than being like trying to make you fall, it's just like that little added reminder of like careful, you don't fall here. Which is enough not to throw you off completely, but enough to like make it a bit of like a, oh, you know. So yeah, I'm excited for this. That's a lot. I'm really happy with that. Okay, let's kill this. Where can we do a balance? Definitely up here. These are all to yeah, they should work for both. The haptic should work for all controllers. Xbox, PS5, whatever. I just need a thinner balance, really. And I think, quite frankly, now we have this mechanic, places like this, like lead, all of a sudden now, climbing on walls and stuff. Well, let's, like, I think I have climb ups in still. I'm not sure. I might have them in. But I want to see, theoretically, if I climb up on this. Okay, I do have climb ups. And then I walk. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. It literally like transitioned perfectly to the balance. So if I jump on here, spin. So good. That's such a good transition. And that's purely contextual. It's like that's so much better now. That's so much better. Like, and that's contextual. It's like, oh, you popped onto a ledge, you're now balancing. You know? And we can even do stuff like, oh, do you know what the perfect test for this balance stuff is? It's this. It's this here. Because can I pop onto this? Okay, it's quite hard actually to get over. You actually have to. Okay, you actually have to. Oh, it's because the thing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's because 100%, 100%. It's because the my balance like pick up where would I do it? Where I pick up the balance, I made it really wide so it looks for the edge like 2 meters out from where you are, rather than just like 10 meters out. So if it hits, so the edge is like it's looking really far out and looking down. So in that wall, it was actually hitting, like it wasn't hitting anything. I need to scale that back to like just the edge of the capsule. So you're actually, that's why like if you looked at the other level, there was a really wide platform that you were balancing on. It's just for debugging because I want it to balance more times than not right now. But right here, it doesn't seem to be balancing. I think what's happening, I don't think okay, that's the problem with the climb ups. The end, that's really not. Oh, I said no. The climb ups end way too early. That's why. Oh, it's because I know why. Yeah, it's because let me. Where do I do the balance? See here, if I do like right vector times by 200. If I just do it like by like 100, it'd be a lot better. And also, yeah, also do like this. So it goes down loads. So that goes down 200. So you'd only balance on something that's like, um, yeah, so that like a kind of thing. So on a wall above 2 meters, you'd only balance. Because I was basically saying, should you balance on a wall that's, it's not really about height of the wall, theoretically. It's more so, you should only be balancing on something that, to the thinness of the wall. There should still be a little bit of a divot, so you know it's on something. Because technically, if one side is completely off and the other bit is flat, you shouldn't balance. So something like this should hopefully solve some of those problems. And I want to grab some food, and then when I come back, we'll do stairs, because I'm happy with this. Now we just need to make sure that when we do the climb ups, one thing is now we know that they're going to feed into each other. We need to make sure we use animations as well that sort of can end in an idle, so that if you don't put any more input, you just stand still after you get on the wall. Ah, it's because I should really just use like capsule half height, but for now. Oh, the pelvis. I'm stupid. The pelvis is like 90 something high. So if we do 100, that should do it. That should do it. Because the pelvis at 95, so still not hitting the ground that way. It's definitely a this is a damn it. Man, if you lose concentration, you're gonna fall. Oh god, it's bare. Like there's a couple times where I'm like, Like what I'm probably gonna add is a really long balance challenge, where you can reach at the end, but it's gonna be really hard. Like loads of turning, loads of twists, and there's gonna be no session marker. So anyone that completes it is gonna have to go from the start to the end. And if you get it, fair enough. But it's gonna be really, really long. Like I'm talking like it's gonna take you like 3 minutes. So you have 3 minutes of pure concentration. If you mess up once, and I anticipate you're gonna have to stop at points, because if you don't stop, this is gonna happen. Which this is gonna happen, which is gonna make it a hell of a lot more difficult. It doesn't make it too difficult though. That's the thing which I like. Like it's still the main mechanic is just the balancing part. This doesn't really make it too difficult, but it does kind of throw you off a little bit. No, mother. Okay, cool. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Alright, guys. I'm gonna grab some food. I'm quite hungry. Oh, I didn't even check. One thing I want to check is the turning on whilst on the wall. So, That's really good though. I think the balancing is sort of where we. I'll fix the animation for the climb up. That's what's because the character sort of steps off the thing. It's like it's so correct, like because the foot does step off the wall. Mother trucker. Hold on. I will do this. I refuse to be defeated. I refuse to be defeated by this. I will not be defeated. Maybe I will be defeated. I just want to rotate, please. Thank you. So come on. Okay. So go on here. Okay. Okay, you can rotate. Nice. That's actually pretty good as well. Like, I thought it'd be worse than that, but it's actually alright. And it's like, I literally just grabbed. It's a really terrible animation as well. Oh, you tried to rotate too far off the side. So we need to fix that. But other than that, that's alright. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so just some turning animations we need to add. But other than that, the movement and then in general feels really good. Actually feels really, really good. So yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with that. We obviously need different balance speeds, stuff like that, and then have your stamina adjust accordingly. Because then we can be like, if we're balancing and the speed is X, Y, Z, then we decrease stamina by this much. If it is this, we decrease whatever. So, but yeah, that's pretty simple. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy with this. When I come back, get some food, chill for a bit. Might go gym or whatever. We'll see. I probably won't. Probably go later. But we'll do the stairs. We'll use Dado's new mega tool. And we'll do all the staircases. Add back. We'll create the stairs locomotion. Let me just quickly check all this stuff here. Yeah, we'll create the stairs locomotion. Yeah, we'll do the stairs locomotion, create all of that. And then hopefully then we have staircases and balancing, and then we can turn all our attention into the advanced locomotion, to the climb ups, all that. Then hopefully they all mesh well together, get jumps in, and then 0.10. Whether we have new locomotion systems, more jumps, more vaults, way more climb ups, it's just gonna be sick. So I'm excited. It's coming together. Awesome, guys. If I get stairs done today, it's a very happy day. Very good day today.